Hello, you all. Hi, it's Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. So I just want to say really quickly, well, right now we're pretty much tied up in Diddy drama. I mean, which it could be important to those who are, into mess and gossip, but from the outside looking in, it doesn't really give us any nutritional value knowing about that. Some people have mixed feelings. Some people are like, oh, okay, yes, they finally got him. And some people are like, hey, they're taking down all of our millionaires and billionaires when it comes to the Negro community. But what I can say about that, all of your millionaires or billionaires that went down by breaking the oath or by getting too big for their britches, they're basically the guilty scapegoats. You see what I'm saying? So let's say, for instance, me and two or three other billionaires who don't look like me. You have me, an Asian billionaire, a pink billionaire, and maybe an Arab billionaire. We're all at Walmart, and all of the billionaires are stealing candy bars. I only steal one of them, because, I'm not greedy. So I just steal one candy bar. Guess who the feds is going to kick the door down to, or at least at first? They're going to start with me, and they're starting with me because, A, I'm not guilty, or excuse me, they're going to start with me because A, I am not innocent, and B, I am the scapegoat. A lot of things that the Negroes need to understand and what we just can't seem to, or y'all can't seem to get through your thick heads, is you really think this is an even playing field. Like I say, we went to the Walmart with all of the billionaires of different genres and different backgrounds. But guess who's going to take the fall when it's time to when shit hits the fan, or when it's time to pay the piper, or when the feds pull up? That's for the niggers. When you see the police, have you ever seen the police or the feds pull up at a Klans member house? Have you ever seen they're only pulling up on, and honestly, let me backpedal on that. They're only pulling up on Trump now to keep him from getting in Biden's way. So Biden has a nasty agenda. I don't know what Trump has up his sleeve, because at the end of the day, it's all BS, but they're only coming for Trump to make room for Biden, or to make sure that he doesn't complete his mission, because they know that Trump has a lot of pull. So he's the exception to the rule. And is he really a millionaire or a billionaire if he's selling Bibles? But back to what I was saying. Basically, we're all doing dirt. And let's just say I only do my dirt once every weekend, while they do this all day, every day. And we really think that we can do what they do and have the same consequences. They can go and do something can do murder or do complete sorcery, and they can skate into the sunset. You so much as steal a candy bar from Walmart, the feds are coming to your home. Like I say, when you see the feds and the FBI and all that, that's literally just for us. Like, you've never in all of my years have I seen or even heard of feds or FBI or anything running up on Klans members or dirty ass cops. And if they pull up on dirty ass cops, that's because that dirty ass cop probably exposed, the precinct. He probably said or did something. He or she probably said or did something to incriminate the whole police department. So that's probably why if you see them coming to a police officer's house, that's to say, hey, you basically broke the oath, and that's why I'm here. You see what I'm saying? So when I say the guilty scapegoats, it's like, yeah, they're guilty, probably not as guilty as the big top dogs or the real top dogs, but you're still guilty of these accusations. Now, they could be exaggerated, or they could be from a long time ago, but you are not innocent. Because all of these men, you have your Diddy's, R. Kelly, and what the other dude's name? Bill Cosby. They have all of this money, but most of the time, you could say with a straight face, yeah, with all that money, I can't really say that I've seen or experienced anything that you've done positive with that money. And I'm not saying that they haven't. Yeah, they probably made some smash hits or made a good TV show, but have they actually saved you, or have they actually been humble with their power and their money? You see what I'm saying? If I'm a black millionaire or billionaire, 12 times out of 10, I'm going to abuse my power. I'm going to feel like the head nigger in charge. Basically, I'm going to feel like I got it and you don't. Then I'm going to feel like if you want to get to my level, you are going to have to do something strange for some damn change. They're all guilty of that. Okay? So, for y'all niggers out there you're just trying to take down all the black billionaires or the black millionaires. Those black millionaires and billionaires took themselves down by using their money and power to be predators and to be basically to abuse their power versus just using it to where your power grows itself. Because again, if I'm a millionaire or a billionaire, my money is going to pay for itself because I'm going to invest in the people. I'm going to use my money for good to where you can't take me down because the whole world is great now. You see what I'm saying? Everyone can say that they're doing great now because I use my money for good, or I use my platform and my power to help you. Not to say, hey, do you want to get out the hood? Okay, well, leave your phone here and prepare to do something strange for some change. Speaking of strange for some change, now is the time where a lot of people are exposing others. They're pretty much saying, oh, Nickelodeon did this to me, Disney did that to me. And actually, I think Disney still needs to be exposed. They've been doing this shit for over 100 years, and ain't nobody said. Shirley Temple didn't even, I don't know if she was working with Disney, but she didn't say nothing until she was 80 or 90 years old. And she started when she was 2 and 3. As far as young children around grown-ass men around a dirty-ass industry. And my only thing is, even though there's no right time, because this is your story, this is going to be, up to you to tell what happened at the end of the day. But I'm thinking for those who really planning on coming out and exposing somebody, or at least exposing the industry, you need to expose them in the act. Because when you expose them in the act, you can save a whole lot of bottoms, if you will, by saying something in the act. You can pull somebody to the side, or hell, get on social media like y'all do for any damn thing else. Show your busted rubber band, show your money and your cars, and then tell them how you got it. Okay, I literally just met up with Diddy. Now I have a car, I have money, I have a record label, and I also have a busted rubber band in my rectum. So you need to show everything. If you want fame, be prepared to lose the grip in your anus and be prepared to do something strange for some change. Be prepared to be recorded, or be prepared for the humiliation rituals, and also be prepared for the money, cars, and jewelry. Because after that, now you've made it. Not because you're talented or not because you're at the right place at the right time. It's because you had to do something strange for some change. So this is just me from the outside looking in. For the next person who wants to expose the industry, expose them while they're in the act. Don't expose them after you're strung out. Because literally, I feel like the people who are coming out now, they're already strung out. They're already used and abused and no good to nobody. And that's just me from the outside looking in. That's just my opinion. That could be true or false. But basically, for me, like I say, if I worked in the industry since I'm a child, and maybe I don't know as a child, I'll even let that part, okay, well, something was going on while I was a child. I'm thinking that this is coming with the territory. But by the time you get to where you putting two together, okay, I'm now on drugs, or now I don't have any gigs because I haven't been used and blew through the ringer. Basically, what I need to do, instead of waiting until I'm strung out, or I'm high or drug, or I'm suicidal because of what happened to me when I'm a child, literally for you up and coming rappers, for those who blow up overnight, literally show how you blew up overnight. Show the money, cars, and jewelry, and show those busted private parts too. That's all I'm saying. Because people really think this shit is sweet out here. Like, all you gotta do is just be talented and shut up and show up to the meetings on time. No. Half these mugs out on TV now are not talented at all. But I bet you they are swung up and twisted into some shit that's strange. So that's my only thing. Again, for those who just received their car and their money, or who just finished that midnight ritual that required your holes to be busted, make sure you put that out there, okay? For those, here I am, a living witness. You see the house, you see the cars, you see the money and the jewels, and also you see that yesterday I was in the hood, today I'm doing great. And I can promise you this has nothing to do with my talent. Yeah, I might give you some smash hits as a cover-up, but all of this came by me bending over, if you will. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If you want to expose somebody, expose them to let them know how you really got that, what's really going on, and that it's not really about your talent. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there too, because I feel like everybody, I want to expose them now. Nickelodeon and Disney, and even speaking of Nickelodeon, they literally have Dick at Night. Like after I think 7 or 8, it becomes inappropriate, and then they call it Adult Swim. No, that's Cartoon Network. But none of them are innocent. They're all in on it. And if you have access to children, you better believe somebody's getting tried. So everything ain't sweet out there, and y'all dropping y'all children off with these people, and you know what the hell's going on because there's money involved. That's another thing too. Everybody want to keep quiet as long as the money's spinning. So I don't know who. And I guess and the Diddy issue has a lot to do with money. It don't have anything to do with him having too much money. It has to do with him taking money from the wrong people, So not only are you irresponsible, not only are you predatory, you have the nerve to get too big for your britches. You want to take money from billionaires who probably made you a billionaire. That's the problem. It's only a problem when there's money involved, or when somebody don't get their cut, or somebody, somebody didn't keep up with the program. That's the same thing happened. I don't know what the whole Cosby thing, because they had to go back to the 70s with his, but I think with his, I guess it does still boil down to money if it has to do with property or anything. Any type of trinkets or assets or not utilities, equity, I guess at the end of the day that would be considered money. But that problem is pretty much basically getting too big for your britches. And honestly, they say, oh, because he did help the niggers. And he also talked about the niggers too. So it's like, it's one of the things, like, you're not really innocent, because I can't really say, even though Bill Cosby was before my time, I can't really say like, oh, he did this and that for the niggers. And I'm not saying that he didn't, but from what I can see, I only know of the allegations, whether they're true or false. I don't know of anything that you're known for, like as far as, oh, you really helped the niggers. And again, I'm not saying that you didn't. I just haven't heard about it. Even with P. Diddy as a child, it's something that rubbed me up wrong about him as a child. Like, there's something about this nigga. Or he seems sneaky, or he seems like he has a dark spirit. And he does. Because like I say, where's your Diddy institution? Oh, Diddy did this for the community. Or Diddy really gave back all of his money. Then to the point where they say, well, what's his name? Kanye's the only one left. If Kanye's the only one left, then we're duped. Because he's been written off a long time ago. Because it's like he's so up and down, he don't know what he wanted, you know. So you just don't know what these niggers are into. So everybody want to defend them. Oh, y'all just trying to take down all the billionaires. Okay, what the billionaires, these black billionaires, do what the hell they're supposed to do and stay out the way. That's the rule. You do what you're supposed to do and you stay out the way. You don't get twisted up in the dirt of a billionaire. If billionaires are known for doing something strange on yachts, or known for doing something strange in a hotel, or at your house after midnight at the party, then you might want to refrain from doing that. The problem with niggers is they always try to fit in. You always want to be like the man and think you can do what he wants, think you can do what he's doing because you got a few dollars, or because you got a pink man or woman on your hip, and then you got to learn the hard way, and then you want to say, oh, well, how is it a crime when I do it, but okay with you do it? Because that's why it is. When you do it, it's a crime. That's why. And the FBI pulled up on you, that's because you're a criminal. But you didn't pull up on the KKK, that's for you. The FBI, CIA, police, all that's for you, to take your dumb ass down. And y'all niggers don't seem to get it. But you will now, when it's down to everybody's back to eating out the garbage cans. You'll get it then. For the 1,000th time, this isn't our first rodeo. You have a bunch of successful niggers, and now everybody's back to eating out the garbage cans because everybody wants to be the head nigger in charge. Nobody's saying that I got it. Now we got it. None of y'all niggas ever said that. That's why y'all are the guilty scapegoats. You hang yourselves. Whether you do big or small dirt, you're hanging yourself. And they have a rap sheet on it. And you think, oh, I've been doing this 20, 30 years. Oh, I'm real comfortable now. Only thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be in real trouble, because not only they going to say, hey, we cracked the case on you now, but you've been doing this shit for 30, 40 years. That's 30, 40 years on top of your life sentence. Do you see how this shit works? Y'all think shit is sweet, and it's not. Nobody grows and it elevates and uplifts the community. Everybody's still stuck in their way, still do their dirt. And I want to say they're all into drugs. So I'm thinking, like, first of all, you're a millionaire and billionaire. Why are you dealing drugs? You're dealing drugs, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. People want to get into shady, stupid business and think you're going to skate into the sunset. Yeah. Welcome to hell. Yeah, so for you niggers that want to be like, oh, well, everybody's happy because they're taken down. I'm not happy about anyone being taken down. I am glad that they're taking down the demons, but with me, my only issue is, if you're going to take one demon, take them all. I can't say I'm only taking you from stealing from Walmart, but I'm not going to take everybody else. You see what I'm saying? But then again, I do understand the scapegoats. If I'm the scapegoat, it would only make sense. You take literally 5 people in the room. You have the black, the white, the Asian, the Hispanic, and maybe an Arab. And then if they say, hey, one of these people got to go to jail, who the hell do you think they're going to be looking at? Niggers first. Okay? And you could be the only innocent one in there. Who the hell do you think is going to get taken down? Or who the hell do you think is going to be the one getting investigated by the FBI? And you all know this. I don't know why y'all so stupid. I mean, are we that brain dead? Y'all know what the hell, you know what time it is. And if you don't, you're going to learn the hard way. Like Diddy, Cosby, and R. Kelly. This shit ain't sweet out here, no matter how much money you got. Like I said, if you don't do your money for good, it will come back to bite you in the ass. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus years later. So you just keep that in mind.